last time we have been talking about adjective comparatives with modifiers. Today we will keep practicing on this a little more, and I will give you more time on this. The idea here that they tell you how we can compare. We say nuts are as healthy as fruit. Bananas are very tasty. I'm comparing here nuts with fruit, and I'm saying both things are healthy. Some people say walnuts are more beneficial than almonds. I think apples are almost as delicious as pears. Here I'm also comparing, so there is a kind of comparison. If we come to the comparative, this would summarize the idea of comparative form in English. Comparative, it's related always for adjectives. So I have adjective and I have than. Either I will add more or I add er at the end. If it's a short adjective, I would say taller, smaller, stronger. But if it's a longer adjective, I would use more. So I would say it's more important than you think. Or you can use as, the adjective as, and I would say as important as your last exam. Or you can use less. Less, it's like something lower. We can use less adjective than. So it's less important than. Okay, if we move a little bit forward, we have it here. I want you to think. You have the adjectives complicated, impatient, light, and talkative. Talkative, someone who's like talking a lot. So what do you think here? What will you use? You need, like, you are free to choose. What make your answer
Important.
like either comparative, less, not as, or as. So you know your life is
More
important. Oh, sorry, more. Not that important. You have to use from these.
important.
No, there's no important. Impatient. Impatient. This is for a person. Impatient. غير صبور. This is for people.
Complication. Life.
Complicated. Okay. You think it is. You need to stop panicking about it. So we're gonna say it's less complicated.
Complicated.
You can add. Yes, then you think it is. So here I would say like your life is less complicated than you think it is. You need to stop panicking about everything. Okay, well, my new trainers weigh nothing. They are
not as
impatient, less impatient,
light.
Okay, we're say like weigh and the trainers. Maybe yes, it should be the adjective light. So we can say they are
Not as.
okay. So no, okay, they would say like they weigh nothing. So maybe I'd say they are as light as a feather. Yes. Okay, we will go to this one. Here we have two adjectives, impatient and talkative. Just wait a little. This year you were last year.
Not as.
Okay, so you are not as impatient.
Yeah.
Okay. As you were last year. Okay, this is good. I really like her and she is just her father never stops
less
talking.
than.
No, not this. We say never. She never stops talking. So she's talking a lot. So there's no negative here.
Talkative.
So she is just as
talkative as her father.
As.
Yes, exactly. As her father. Okay, this is perfect. Okay. Also, we have another modifiers like much, a lot, far, a bit, a little, or slightly. It is much hotter at the beach today than it's in the city. His old car was far nicer than his new car. It's a bit more expensive than I thought. Oh, the bag weighs a little lighter than that one. Or this one is slightly heavier than that one. We will try now to just like show you the modifiers here in this table. I can use the modifier before the comparative form. You know, here we have much, far, a lot, a bit, a little, and slightly. I can use the modifier before, then we have a comparative, then then the rest of the sentence. If we move a little bit, we will try to do a practice. But this one, and here you already have the adjectives here, and you already have the modifiers. So the first one, it says like, I want to lose a couple of kilograms because I am than I was last summer. And you need to look
I
for
fat.
the correct
Slightly
adjective.
heavy. Have
So
slightly
I am
heavy.
slightly,
Heavy.
the comparative form is heavier than,
Heavier
okay,
than.
slightly heavier. I will use
Heavier
the
than.
comparative form. Yes. Okay, it is to ride out without a helmet. So
Far.
please wear one.
It is far.
Far to right.
Far common.
It's far, no, not far common.
So much.
Much dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is much.
Much
Dangerous.
More dangerous. Much more
dangerous.
dangerous. Okay, yes.
What is the fantastic? The story was a lot.
Okay, a lot
A
wonderful.
lot of wonderful than
Okay.
expected.
Wait, we're gonna see a lot more wonderful. You know, because more we will use it with a comparative form.
ER.
More wonderful than I expected. Okay, they are not in cities, but in Australia, kangaroos are
Far
Far.
far more common.
common
Common.
than you think.
Exactly. So this one over here, like where we live. So we have like here, as you see in the picture, this is in town, in the place. What can we find in a town? Like what is in your town? Apartment building, sports center, train station, museum, and bus station. So what do you think is, what kind of these do you have in your town? Can you tell me what is the name of your town? Yeah, this question is for you.
town يعني
Town.
مدينة.
Yes,
مدينة
exactly.
ال
Like where do you live?
Train station.
Okay, what is the name of your towns, ladies?
Riyadh.
Riyadh. Okay, and Sada, the same.
عرعر.
Okay, so what is in your town, girls?
There is boulevard.
Okay, from
The
this
teacher,
one.
the place from the picture.
Yeah, from the picture. Like, do you have a train station?
Sports center.
No. Okay, you have a sports center,
Bus station.
bus station, okay.
Museum.
Museum, okay.
Apartment building.
Okay, so Arij, you have all these things. Sada, what
Yes.
about you?
No, I don't have.
Okay, what do you have, Sada?
Yeah, still
Do you have apartment building?
there is building, but not apartment.
Okay, do you have a sports center?
No. Also for train station, no. Oh, I don't have bus station, museum.
No. Okay, this is fine. We can keep moving a little bit. Okay, these, I want you to tell me for these sentences, true or false, and this is about your town, okay? So I will just read the sentence, and for you, you will tell me true or false. There are a lot of parks and green spaces for people to relax.
No. Wrong.
Wrong.
Okay,
False.
there is a large river.
Not
There is
green.
valley only.
Ah, yes, you
Valley.
have a valley, and you are like on the Gulf,
Yes.
and you are on the sea. Okay, there is a lot of traffic.
No.
There are a
No,
lot of traffic. Yes.
there is, yes. Okay, most people live in houses with a garden.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, my town has a good public transportation system.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, okay, can you guess like what do you do at these places? Like what are these places for? Like these symbols, what do they like represent? For example, A, what do you think? What is the place here?
What I do in this place?
Yeah, and like what does the place represent?
Cafe. Cafe.
Coffee. Okay. And B,
Post office.
Yeah. Post office.
okay. C,
Police
Police.
station.
okay. D,
Maybe bank.
I don't know if it's
okay. It could be a bank, yes.
mm,
And
this
E,
art. Art.
Factory.
E, is it a
Art.
factory?
Museum.
Art.
No, art.
Museum.
Maybe it's art gallery. Art gallery.
Mm,
What is this?
Okay.
Bread.
bread.
This bread.
Yes,
Bakery.
okay. F,
Bread market or
Bakery.
bread. It's bakery. Yes, bakery. Okay, G,
G.
محكمة بس
Museum.
لا
maybe
محكمة
court or museum. Yeah, it could be a
Museum.
court or a museum. Okay, H,
In town.
تلفزيون.
H,
In town. This train, yeah?
train. So train station.
In town.
Yeah, train station. Okay, I,
لا
In airport.
airport.
okay,
دولار
and J,
دولار.
J. Discounts. Bank.
it's a bank, yes. Okay, I want you to answer these questions about yourself now. So, have you always lived in the same place?
No.
Okay, Sada.
Have you always live in the same place? Yeah.
Okay, do you know your neighbors?
Mm,
Never.
Little.
Never.
A little. Neighbors, Jiran.
Yeah, neighbors Iran.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
you
I
know
have
your
to.
neighbors?
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever moved to a new home?
No.
No.
Okay.